everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my subscribers. As always, thank you so much for your support. So today we are going to work on a double flip tag that has 2 additional hidden pockets. Let's get started. So I originally started out with a manila folder that I got from Dollar Tree. So if you don't have cardstock at the house, you can use a manila folder. So my first piece here is, it is 9 3/4 by 6 inches, and I scored at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. You will take your left hand and you will bring it to your right hand and make sure that everything is flat and that there isn't a lip sticking out on either side. And just in case there is, here's one example where there is. So same size card, I folded it, brought the 2 ends together. I'm all set on this side, everything's even, but for some reason on this side, I have this little piece extending out. And if something like that happens, what you'll do is you'll take your scissor and you will just put your scissor against the card and just use that as a guide to get rid of the excess. Try not to cut the card. Okay, you don't want to cut the card. Okay, so I'm doing this really fast just as an example, but that's what you'll do. You'll do it neatly, of course, and that'll help everything to line up. All right, so let's keep moving right along. That's if you have that scenario happen to you. You'll need another piece, and that piece is 3 3/4 by 4 5/8, and you will score at 3 1/4 inches. You will need another piece, and this piece is 3 3/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches, and you will score at the 1/2 inch mark. Okay, so now let's start to assemble things together. So starting with our bigger piece, I want you to make sure that your card is in this direction. Okay, so you've got a Z, okay, and it opens up this way to you. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to take some glue and you're going to glue it along here, and then you will make sure that the bottom is in alignment, and then you will glue that down like that. So let me do that, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so that's going to give us a flap. Now we want to create the first hidden pocket. So with this same area, what you're going to do now is you're going to put glue at the bottom here, and then you're going to put glue at the top and no other place. Okay, so now we're gonna open things this way, and this flap that you have here, this smaller piece, we are going to put glue on this side and then we're going to glue it down here, making sure that everything is aligned on the bottom, and making sure, you're going to get this out of the way, making sure that things are wrapped nice and snug here. Okay, but before you glue things down, I want you to do a check. So you want to make sure that before you glue things down, you want to make sure that this is going to close just fine, that this flap here is not obstructing this area, and it's not. If it is, then you know you would take a hair off. So make sure you check that before you glue things down, okay? So I'm going to get this glued here, making sure that is pushed in and that I have alignment on the bottom, and I'll be right back, okay? So you see where I'm gluing this. Okay, I'll be right back. So this is the part that we just completed. Now, to form our second hidden pocket, what we want to do is we want to add glue to the bottom here and to the top here and no other place. Okay. Okay, and I want to seal this shut now. And let me just use a piece of tissue to paper towel to catch any excess. Okay. So this is what the flaps look like right now. And let me show you our hidden pocket. Here's our first hidden pocket. And I don't want to pull too much on this side, but here's our second hidden pocket. Right? If you look at it from this angle, you can't tell that there are hidden pockets there. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to get some pockets in there, a nice digital here, and get labels and things on. So I've already done some pre-cutting of things, and let me quickly give you some measurements. So from here to here we know is 6 inches. So if I minus 1/4 of an inch, that means here to here is 5 3/4. We know from here to here is 3 1/4. So if I take off 1/4 of an inch, this is 3 inches this way. Okay, so it's 3 inches this way by 5 3/4. And that is how I am going to get a little bit of a frame on the outside. Okay, we know that from here to here is 3 1/4 of an inch. And if I minus 1/4 of an inch, then this is going to be 3 inches this way. From here to here, we know that that is 4 5/8. If I take off 1/4 of an inch, then this will be 4 3/8. And that's how I get this frame here. And essentially, you're just doing the same thing with all of your pockets. You're subtracting 1/4 this way, and you are subtracting 1/4 of an inch this way. And if you wish to notch things out, then you can notch things out. Okay, so let me get some pockets on here, and let me get some labels on here and some journaling cards in, and then we'll start wrapping it up. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got some pockets in here. On the back, I am just going to do a little bit of distressing, and I'm going to leave the back as a journaling space. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the distressing ink. I am using a vintage photo. Okay, and now I have a few journaling cards. These are some postcards, and I'm going to get these in the slots here, these pockets, and then I'll put on some labels, and then we're going to do a belly band with a ribbon closure and start closing the video out. Okay, so I'll see you shortly. Okay, so we have some pockets and labels on here. I've already shown you the little postcards, and here's our hidden pockets, and you certainly can put journal cards, a journal card or two inside. Now I want to finish this off, so I have a belly band that I've already done some pre-work to. And let me give you the measurements for the belly band before I forget. So this belly band is 10.5 inches this way, 2 inches this way, and I rounded the corners, and I have a if you don't have I have one of these reinforcement hole punchers, but if you have the sticky ones, you could certainly use that here. And let's try to wrap this up. I have some crinkle seam binding here. And I'm going to thread it through. And I'm going to wrap this underneath. And then I'll form my little bow. Okay. And I don't think I need all of this excess, so let me cut that off. Okay. And you can kind of manipulate that a little bit, but it is a crinkle bow. And so you certainly can add more labels if you like. However, I'm pretty satisfied with what I have here. And this is our project for today. Okay, everyone, if you like this video, please share, please hit the like button, and please subscribe. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.